So far. Salute, nod, tip to hat.
28 games there, the numbers. Big breaking ball, a swing at DH. And that one in for a strike. You know, we talk about Wilson and his younger brother William, but Travis d'Arnaud has certainly been a mentor to William, and there's some mentor William who has been vocal about the appreciation for, he said, a friend, a teammate, a colleague.
Guy's been around the league a while.
2-1 fouled off. It's even up.
So the production that the Braves have gotten from the catcher position has been really good. They've got a good bench. I mean, William over there, he's got an OPS over 1,000.
2 strikes to count. 1 out, base is empty. Foul tipped into the mitt of d'Arnaud. I had him and gave him back.
I appreciate that because I'm not going to lie, I don't have them. Because this, and I'm going to say that they're going to win it all, which I low-key hope happens, but
you high-key hope
hope that happens.
Well, let me be clear. I didn't pick Arkansas. Like I'm going with this was pull a name out of a hat.
It's an upside down hat. Here's a 1-1.
Charlie, easy. My goodness.
In the World Series, still trying to figure out coming back from that. 3rd round pick in 02. It's a little bit low. No, that's in there. I beg your pardon. Struck out the side in the 1st. The curve finds the mark. Strike 1.
Yeah, Morton.
Happ waiting left side.
Yeah, he was just pouring it in there. He struck out 12.
Inside corner, no disagreement for me and Happ. And he has struck out the first 4 in a row.
Former sinker baller turned power pitcher. Really an interesting story. He is in 71 with a 4.54 ERA. Since then, he's 65 and 27. And yeah, win-loss records can be, overrated. But still, I mean, it's basically
he's had slider-ish group. He was more sinker curve. But remember, mechanically, that brief stopover with the Phillies. Hit softly on the ground to 3rd. Riley on the move. And Olsen, I think Frank. Here's Nico Horner now. Morton deals. That one up and away. At the age of 34, and then an all-star in Tampa Bay at the age of 35. Morton drives that one to the air to center. Knocked down by the wind. Harris charging in. Good speed. Pretty good defender.
About him, good energy. Coming into the locker room, talking about the guys. He still follows. Very much involved in watching and asking a lot of baseball questions. He's just he's good to have around, man. It's the first time I've seen him.
Sharp, huh?
He really has. I mean, really going to establish the fastball. I thought we got away from that. A lot of pitches, you can tell in the rhythm of his windup, and ran to that fastball. So feels a lot of confidence in that. And then you see a lot of bad swings on the cutter because guys are committed to that fastball. It looks electric from the mound so far today.
Rossi, Charlie, crafty old veteran. This dude's throwing 97. What is up with that?
I tell you what, I played with Charlie in Atlanta and of multiple pitches. He's throwing 96, like you said. The breaking ball looks real. A lot of bad swings on the off-speed stuff. The breaking ball and the slider looks.
You caught. I know we can't measure it objectively, but how much impact is getting offensive numbers?
I think that stuff's real, and he's got such a good bat. He's such an offensive catcher. I got to play with a great one actually from Atlanta, and then Brian McCann, and his days off were really important that we got last year. Seemed to go down with some sort of energy, and he was such a big part of our offense. It's hard not to put him in the line from an offensive standpoint, just to freeing up his mind standpoint.
Rossi, any updates or news on Schwindel?
City of Chicago medicine, tougher, stronger, smarter. Visit uChicagoMedicine.org to schedule a video. And here's Simmons. For Andrelton Simmons going to get an opportunity to play, but it's at second base. This is only his 6th. So he's always been a good defender. Came up with the Braves.
Now, when you're an elite shortstop, should Nico need a day?
One of the things for Simmons in the majors at turning grounders into outs. And a swing and a miss there. In the air, right field, Acuna over near the stands, and he'll run out of room.
A fair number of ground balls with that pitch as well.
There's a ground ball, and that finds space, base hit. So Simmons with the first knock of the day for the Braves.
He's already in protect mode into that squat that he does with 2 strikes. That speaks to how good. Yeah, where you're gonna battle and just try to put the ball in play. I mean, that curveball is menacing. Combo, pitch to contact.
Swing and a miss and a strikeout, and Morton.
Now both of them are here. Dream come true.
Contreras fouls that one off, and now what do they use there? Wiffle ball gun?
Yeah, the Nerf kind of gun.
The
right?
Nerf gun, yeah. Our game, we'll see if he's the starting catcher. He should be. Check swing pregame. This past year was named International Scout of the Year in baseball, and he's also the scout that signed Miguel. Morton delivers. And that is strikeout number 8.
Really impressive.
First one in for a strike to Patrick. Pirates with a dozen.
He's working so quickly. It was almost, I don't know if somebody had a conversation with him or he just said, you know, okay, I've been kind of mediocre so far this year. He's racking up all these strikeouts and he's only thrown 49 pitches.
In the air to center, Harris drifted back, now in a bit, and makes the catch. Struck out looking his first time. And ball 1. One of the areas he's really improved here. It's down to 20.2%.
Yeah, and he's been able to do that while still maintaining a high walk rate. So, you know, sometimes guys cut down on the strikeout rate. Not the case with Happ. He's seeing a lot of pitches, taking his walks. He's not punching out as much. It's going to be a challenge here today.
That strikeout rate is down. But all task today. That one hit his foot. And Happ will take his base.
Good margin. Anytime we get a chance to reference. Ouch, Charlie, that hurts. We're going for it.
B.J. Higgins taps to first. Olson to position. The curve finds the inside corner.
Hey. Although, you know.
On the ground towards the hole. That gets through. Base hit, Nico Hoerner as Duvall picks it up, and the leadoff man is on base. Second hit for the Cubs here. Morton deals. On the ground to third. Riley, Arcia, Olson. Against Charlie Morton. Towards left center, but right there is Duvall. He's got it. Now, to be clear, that doesn't cool your shoulder, right?
Well, that's not its intent, but it could cool your, pitch a couple innings, cold beverage.
Chop towards third. Riley handles. Away. And their second round pick was Freddie Freeman.
So they were really good in the draft. Maybe we talk about all the moving back then. 2002 draft. Cat's still getting after it.
The old guy.
Blow it by you anymore. It's all about, finesse and guile and smarts.
And Rich Hill spin rate
ball.
and the curve has carved him up so far. There's that curveball. There.
He's not seeing it. Got that pitch all afternoon. Why would you throw him anything else? That's why. Because at the outside corner, Morel's lucky he didn't get rung up there.
Ball there. 3-2 down. Swing and a miss. Got him. And for Charlie. Here's the thing I referenced 33. So how do you measure him getting to?
It's going to manifest itself in the second half of the season, right? In the heat. Summer goes along.
That's a rocket left field. Just under the basket, and he's got to put the brakes on. Well done out there in left.
But just to finish the point you're making about,
I feel like it makes some sense though.
Jan Gomes being the backup catcher certainly helps, because David Ross feels really comfortable using Jan.
Really good backup catcher. 2-1 is inside. Been a little while since Patrick lead at first. 3-1 the count.
Even though the wind is blowing in, the Braves outfielders.
Morton ready. 3-2. And they'll do it again.
Huge running start here. Definitely any two-base hit he'll score.
And that one hits Wisdom, and now 2 are aboard. Ian Happ now. And a swing and a miss.
Man in scoring position.
No one missed. And missed by a lot. Lunch towards third. Riley goes the short way, steps on the bag. And that ends the.
There's a team with a double-digit losing streak. On that occasion, it was the Phils and the Astros. I would have been working for the Astros then. I don't remember that. And again, I don't remember what I had for lunch.
So the Phillies were the team that had the losing streak?
The winning streak, I think.
So the Phillies had the winning streak.
Yeah. The 99 Astros in the 90 good. I remember that. The year they acquired Randy Johnson at the deadline.
Cunha shading his eyes, collects the fly.
That's amazing. Yeah, it was a happening in the dome. That was a
Runner now. This is the latest into a game. Do you miss the Astrodome at all? Big swing and a miss. At least they brought the the 2-2.
Yeah, fried chicken is epic. Asked me one time, what's the deal with the fried chicken in Houston? Marty Brenneman, every time before a road trip, he's on the radio.
Base is empty, no score. We're in the 7th. Here comes.
Percent of the time.
So right at about that. On the ground to third, backhanded Riley, and throws him out.
Morton has recorded an out in the 7th inning.
Out to short, gathered in Swanson, and Charlie Morton.